Bunny.
Hi, I'm Bunny, and this is my husband, Senpai. And I came prepared today. I actually wrote down things I wanted to say because in the last video I was like, what do I want to talk about?
Baby. You want to talk about baby?
But I'm ready. Okay, so I'm currently at 18 weeks. I forgot for a second what week I was in. I definitely have the baby brain. I was forgetful before I became pregnant, and I'm even more so now that I am pregnant. So it's a little bit frustrating for me to experience that, but I guess it's just something you have to get used to. I don't know what exactly causes that.
It's probably something to do with hormones just interfering with the way your brain forms memory.
So my weight right now is 48.5 kilograms, which is the same as last week.
No, it's not. You were 47.5 last week.
Really?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it was
No,
48.5.
you were 47.5.
Okay, maybe it's my baby brain, but according to him, I was 47.5. Maybe. And what else? Oh, the baby right now is 5.5 inches. Last week, he or she was at 5 inches. So, it's half an inch now. And, week 17 was probably, in a lot of ways, the worst week. I know we're talking about week 18, but the previous week was probably one of the worst weeks because I experienced Charley Horses, which is muscle contractions and spasms on your calf muscles, these things. Yeah, I can do that. A lot of people get impressed that I can touch my foot on my face. But, yeah, it was actually my left foot. It's not pleasant, and it made me
It's really not.
think that because it's contractions on your leg, and then when you're about to go give birth, you experience contractions as well. I'm like, oh my god, I hope it's not like this, because it's excruciating pain, and I hope it's not like that. But
It lasted for like 2.5 days, didn't it? You had to use a hot water bottle and stuff.
yeah, I did. So that was one of the worst ones I've experienced. I actually experienced Charley Horses before I was pregnant, when I was going to university. There were several reasons. I was in a hot, humid country, and I didn't dehydrate myself. Plus, I was wearing heels.
Didn't dehydrate yourself.
Oh, I didn't hydrate myself. So, plus I was wearing heels, and I've never worn heels before, and halfway to school, I would walk up a frickin' hill, and all those factors combined was not good. Oh, and the only water that I could bathe in was like ice cold. So I think all those factors combined made it not very suitable for my muscles.
I get it every now and then. It's just, move. It's usually when I'm just waking up, I'll move my leg a little bit, and it's the body hasn't fully woken up yet.
So I looked up online, and it seems that a lot of pregnant women experience this. And as usual, because when non-pregnant people experience this, they give all these reasons. But for pregnant women, it's not really clear as well. Maybe because the nutrients are all going to the baby, dehydration, pressure on certain nerves that go down to your leg that are being constricted, not getting enough vitamins or minerals. I just been drinking a lot more, and I'm afraid to stretch my legs now when I'm in bed because I don't want to trigger another Charley horse because they are so excruciatingly painful. What?
Triggered.
And I definitely have felt the baby moved. Last week, towards the end of week 17, it definitely wasn't gas. It was baby kiwi moving around.
Yeah.
And I noticed baby kiwi is more active later in the day and at night. So
She seems to be incredibly active around 10 at night. It seems to be like her time.
So I wonder if baby Kiwi will be very like a night owl, like me. I'm a night owl.
Possible. It could
But-
also be that you're more relaxed around that time, so you're using less energy, which means more of it can go to her. So she's getting like a rush of stimulation.
So I've been not only experiencing it this week, but in previous weeks. But itchy skin. I use bio oil, which helps with that. But sometimes after using bio oil and 10 minutes later, I notice my skin is itchy. I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't use enough. I'm really scared about getting stretch marks, which I know during pregnancy is very unavoidable. But especially when it's hereditary, or I've actually gotten stretch marks myself when I was younger, and I really didn't enjoy the comments I received by my family members like, wow, I didn't know non-pregnant people can get stretch marks. Or my brother used to say, how does it feel to not be able to wear a bikini for the rest of your life? How does that feel? Like,
no, you tell me, bitch.
yeah, so I have a lot of low self-esteem, especially when it comes to stretch marks. I'm not going to blame the baby, of course, if I do get stretch marks. I'm just trying my best to avoid it. So far, no stretch marks or no new cellulite or anything like that. I don't have cellulite, but yeah. My eyes have been getting really puffy, or I've noticed they have in the videos. I don't know if that's just me being really hypersensitive, but I think partially it has to do with water retention. Oh, and when I show my belly at the end of this video, my belly has gotten bigger, but
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure if it's partially water retention. I feel a little bit bloated sometimes, so I don't know. I think baby is trying to be like, all this water in your body's mine. Or
Bitch.
something like that.
Could be.
Oh, and previous week 17, was one of the hardest weeks emotionally for me because I was feeling down a lot. And this is an honest vlog. A lot of women glamorize pregnancy as being this beautiful, miraculous, wonderful experience, but
Which it is. But that's not all there is to it.
And there are, I have a history of mental illness and anxiety and depression, and when I would have my periods would always be regular, but a few days before I'd be either very bitchy or very suicidal or both. And previous week there were some times where I felt like there was a dark cloud over me. Not as bad as like when I was suicidal or anything, but just really emotional, very teary, like I wanted to cry a lot, and a lot of things popping up from my past, like bad memories, things that I know I need to work on, and it's something I probably have to live with, Oh, I blame things on my hormones a lot, like, oh, it's because of PMS, or oh, it's because of the hormones when I'm pregnant, or oh, it's when I'm old, it's because of menopause that I'm acting crazy. But
well, those
it's
are
just
certainly factors. It's never quite that straightforward.
But I do know there are definitely things I need to work on personally and socially, and when you have hormones going crazy, it just feels more intense. I don't think the hormones cause it necessarily. You can't cause something that wasn't there in the first place, so I think it just intensifies certain emotions. So yes, I have been quite down recently. Actually, today is like one of the happiest days I've had for a week or so. I bought some maternity leggings. It hasn't arrived yet. I bought them off eBay, and there have been some dresses that are really cute that I like that feel a little bit too tight on my waist. So hopefully when baby Kiwi leaves me and I can start minimizing the tum-tums, then I can start wearing those dresses again. And yeah, maternity leggings, since I'm a leggings type of person, I'm not a jeans person. And I know there are people who say leggings aren't trousers, but...
No, they're not. They're leggings.
I mean, leggings cannot be substituted as trousers, but I think they can. Personally, I find them more breathable than...
I wear my pajamas to go downstairs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
To the newsagents. Like, they're covering me up. I'm meeting modesty standards. What's the problem? Don't forget that you got your eye cream that was from eBay, that was delivered by Amazon.
Yeah, I got eye cream because I felt like my eyes were too puffy. I only started using it today and last night, so if you don't see any effects and I still look puffy, then that is why. But yeah, whoever the seller was uses Amazon to sell to people on eBay, which I think is very, very smart, because not everybody has a bank account or credit card, and they only trust PayPal, and I think
so
that's
weird
very
to
smart.
me that Amazon don't accept PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
There are all sorts of places. Domino's take PayPal. Why don't Amazon?
A separate video has been uploaded, but Senpai bought baby Kiwi a Moses basket, and it's pink. Because Senpai likes pink, not that we assume baby Kiwi's a girl or a boy that likes pink.
I like pink, therefore it's pink. Because baby's not going to care. Baby's a baby. Give it a year, 2 years, they might have something to say about it then, but at that point they won't be in the Moses basket, so it doesn't matter what colour it is, and at that point they can just deal with it. They're getting pink anyway. I notice a lot of videos of week 18 pregnant women talking about how they already know the gender. We will not know until 2 weeks from now, and we will not upload a video about it until 3 weeks from now, because we'll have a 20-week anomaly scan, and then we'll also know the gender at that time. But then we usually video this on a Sunday, and we don't have an appointment until that Wednesday, so that's why you won't know until 3 weeks from now. You can do it on the Wednesday if you want. I'm fine with whichever you prefer. Sticking to the Sunday it does seem more convenient though, doesn't it? Because this is as best as we can judge, this is exactly 18 weeks, so yes.
And my cousin who is a few years older than me, and she's also married, she is expecting her first child, and she's 2 or 3 weeks ahead of me, and she already knows the gender of her child. She's having a girl, so I don't know if we're having a girl or we're having a boy. You know, some women like, oh, I always knew all along. I'm like, I don't feel anything either way.
It's gonna be a baby.
Yeah. That is the only thing I can think of. Is there anything you'd like to add, my love?
No, I think we've covered everything. You gonna show the baby?
Oh yeah, my belly bump. Duh.
Baby.
So it is definitely bigger than last week. I was a little bit worried because I saw all these women with their baby bumps, and mine just kind of looks like I had a big din-dins. But it looks like more this week.
Yes. Looks like a proper baby.
Okay. See?
Yes.
Hold on.
It is. This is a proper baby.
Without... Yeah.
Proper baby. Baby. Look at this. Yes.
Yes.
Baby.
And then front view. Okay, see? It looks like a round thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can really see it coming out here now.
And other side view.
Yes.
Ta-da! 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 Ta-da!
Yes.
Okay.
Baby.
Right, so that is it.
That's everything. Everything I can think of.
I've been Bunny.
I have been liking pink things. And the phone underneath is also pink.